back with episode 2 of All About Sweat, Tears, and Laughter.
Today we will be talking about basketball.
We will talk about what is happening in the NBA and WNBA and how the 2024 Olympics went for basketball.
As well as talking to a girl on the JV basketball team.
Then we will interview Coach Capo, one of our previous coaches in modified basketball.
Let's now talk about what is happening in the basketball world.
Starting with the NBA.
My favorite team in the NBA is the Los Angeles Lakers, so let's start with them. For this season, they currently have 10 wins and 6 losses, putting them in 4th place in the Western Conference.
By player stats, Anthony Davis is considered the Lakers' best player right now.
One thing that I think is really cool about the Lakers this year is that LeBron and Bronny are playing together.
They made history as they are the first father-son duo to play together in the NBA.
Now let's talk about all teams.
In the lead for the Western Conference is Oklahoma City Thunder.
Their current best player is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with an average of 29.2 points per game.
In the lead for the Eastern Conference is the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Their current best player is Donovan Mitchell with an average of 24.4 points per game.
The last championship game, which was on June 17, 2024, the Celtics won against the Mavericks.
Now let's talk about the WNBA.
Multiple teams did really good last season. By the final 2 teams were the New York Liberty and Las Vegas Aces.
The final score of that game was 87-77.
The best player by stats for the season who played on New York Liberty was Breanna Stewart.
A new addition to the WNBA this year is Caitlin Clark.
Before the WNBA, she played at the University of Iowa, and she was the best player on the team.
She scored 3,951 points, the most all-time in NCAA history for any college player.
Caitlin had 1,144 career assists, making her the first collegiate player to have at least 1,000 assists,
which led her to break the Big Ten Conference record for the most assists in a season.
After her amazing collegiate years, she went on to play for the Indiana Fever.
Clark was the first overall pick in the 2024 WNBA draft.
Her current stats are 19.2 points per game,
5.7 rebounds per game,
and 8.4 assists per game.
She became an icon and a role model to many basketball players.
She was an overall college legend and is now becoming a WNBA legend too.
So the NBA and the WNBA are commonly watched, but this year the Olympics was also watched.
This year, the women's and men's USA basketball team won the Olympics.
The women's game was close. The final score was 67-66, which led the U.S. to a gold medal over France.
The men's game was not as close. The U.S. won 98-87, defeating France.
This made the U.S. very happy with 2 gold medals. They had a grand total of 126 medals.
They had 40 gold medals, 44 silver medals, and 42 bronze medals.
Overall, the USA has some great athletes.
Now let's talk to one of our own JV athletes.
Okay, so what is your name?
Sasha.
How many years have you been playing basketball?
I've been playing for like 3 years. This is my 3rd year.
What is your favorite part about the sport?
I like how it's like a team sport and everyone plays a role in making baskets and we're all playing together.
Yeah, like a family.
What's your least favorite part about basketball?
Probably when I don't do good.
That's so real.
That's real.
What position do you play?
I'm usually like a 2 or 3, like a wing.
Me too.
Why do you play basketball?
I play because it's really fun and it helps me stay active and stuff.
What number are you?
I'm number 3.
Is there a meaning behind that or like any reason you picked that number?
No. Well, when I got the number, I just wanted like a single digit number, so that's like why I picked it.
Have you always had number 3?
No, I've had so many numbers. It's not even countable.
What were you in like for 7th grade basketball?
I was like 31, and then like for 8th grade, I was 21.
What kind of basketball shoes do you have?
I have the Sabrina ones that like came out last year.
What color are they?
They're like white and black on the top, and like the bottom is like light blue.
Do you have a good luck charm for games, like before game routine?
No.
What do you bring to the team?
I try to make the team fun, and I'm very like encouraging, and I like to have fun.
What do you do in the off season?
Not really much. I don't really do anything.
Me too.
How would your coaches and teammates describe you?
Probably as very like
Loud.
yeah.
In a good way. In a good way.
Yeah, like
Fun.
loud and fun.
I think I would describe you as like you're like really good at like knowing like when to focus and like when to have fun, and like if it's like a non-serious day at practice, it's always like so fun with you.
Yeah.
How do you deal with a loss after a game?
I usually like sometimes I like watch over film and like look at like what I did wrong and stuff, and then I'll like try to fix that like next time and like work on that.
Yeah, we watched so much film last year.
Yeah, we did.
That was my favorite part though.
Yeah.
We just sit there.
Do you have like a before game ritual, like anything you do before every game?
No, not really.
Okay. What is your overall opinion about the sport?
Overall, I think it's like really fun and I really enjoy playing.
Now we're going to do some trivia. So, first question is, what year was the NBA founded? It's like in the 1900s.
Just take a guess.
1946.
Oh, shoot. How many teams are there currently in the NBA?
12.
No.
36.
30.
30.
Okay, 36 wasn't that.
No, that's a good guess.
Which team has won the most NBA championships? They won last year. That's a hint. They won the last championship.
The Boston Celtics.
Oh shoot!
Wow.
Good job.
How many teams are in the WNBA?
27. Higher?
Lower.
Oh my gosh, lower?
24.
Lower.
What?
That's crazy.
You guessed this earlier.
12?
Yes.
Oh my god.
What?
That's so small.
I don't know if there's any.
When does the NBA season start? It's like not when our season starts.
Maybe like January?
No. It starts in May.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, it's really weird.
Who was the first overall pick in the 2024 WNBA draft?
Oh, this one's so easy. She's like really well known.
Caitlin Clark?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey.
Good job. Who won the WNBA championships last year?
I don't know.
Take a guess.
It's a state that we're very near, or maybe it's us.
New York.
Yeah, New York Liberty. Good job.
Hey.
What does NBA stand for?
I want to say like National Basketball Association or something.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. How many fouls can a player commit before being ejected?
I think it's like 4 or 5.
It's 6.
Okay.
I think it's 4 or
Is it
5 for
6?
like us. For
Yeah.
like, yeah, because remember
Yeah.
when a girl fouled out?
Or when you get 3 and then you're benched the whole first
Yeah.
half. Happened to me a lot. What are the most points a player has scored in an NBA game?
62?
Was that right?
100 points.
100.
Like right on the dot? 100?
Yeah. In 1962, Philadelphia Warriors won 169 to 147 over the New York Knicks.
Who scored 100 points?
Wilt Chamberlain.
Who was the first player to win MVP, Coach of the Year, and Executive of the Year? He's like kind of like a meme. Like people like say his name and they're like, it's like funny. It's supposed to be like funny.
LeBron James.
No.
I don't know this one.
It's Larry Bird. Who holds the record for the most three-pointers made in a single season?
Steph Curry.
Yeah, that was easy.
That was
I did
good.
not even know that.
No, yeah. He's like the best three-point shooter
Yeah.
in the NBA.
That's like that's like who I thought of when you said that.
What year did the NBA introduce the defensive 3-second violation?
So it's like,
2001.
How'd you get that?
wait, was that actually right?
Yeah.
What team drafted Klay Thompson? Him and Steph Curry were like the duo.
I know it's like that blue team with the bridge.
It's in like.
Yeah.
Yes.
San Francisco like bridge, something like that.
Golden State Warriors.
Oh,
Only 3 teams have won back-to-back national championships. 2 are UConn and Tennessee. Name the other.
I'm just gonna make a random guess and say Penn State.
No.
Oh, it's LSU.
LSU.
That makes sense.
Yeah. What should I say?
Okay, let's end with a question. What do I say? Let's end with a personal question. Let's end with an opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, let's end with an opinion. Who is your favorite player?
Well, favorite?
And like, no.
Who do you think was like the best?
Yeah,
Like,
who
your
do you think's
favorite-
the best
Who do you
of
like
all time?
watching most?
I think if I had to pick one, it'd be Steph Curry because like I always see those edits of him on TikTok, and I know it's like people think he's like overrated, but like I just like watching like the like clean like swoosh like 3-pointers, and they're just like so satisfying.
Yeah. No, I love Steph too.
Now let's talk to our former coach, Coach Capo.
How many years have you been coaching basketball?
I have been coaching basketball for 18 years.
What do you like about being a coach?
I love being able to spread knowledge to the younger kids who want to love and enjoy the game as they get older. So I just like sharing what I know with them.
What's an expectation you have for your players during games?
The expectation for it starts with practice, is just every day to get better than the day before. But for the games, to implement what we've done in practice all week and put it on the court and show what we've done.
Yeah. Have you ever coached any travel basketball teams?
I have. I've coached my daughter's AAU team, and we would travel up and down the East Coast and play teams from Canada to Florida. So I have did AAU teams.
That's really cool.
Yep.
What team is it? Like, what's it called?
It was called, well, first it was the Corning Comets, and then it was just Corning AAU.
Is it still around?
I don't think so. I
Yeah.
don't think it's around anymore.
Because I don't know any travel teams.
Yeah, because now it's only, City of Lights or something
but
like
they
that?
don't do older kids anymore.
They
'cause-
don't?
Yeah, because when I played on it, that was the last year of it.
What?
So now it's just like lights out, and it's like I think it's 6th grade and below.
That's horrible.
Yeah,
Well, maybe we
it
need to get
is.
an AAU team going.
Yeah.
What age groups have you coached?
I have coached from, I guess 8-year-olds all the way up until like 18-year-olds.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Why did you want to become a coach? Was there someone who influenced you?
I did. My dad was a coach when he was younger. He coached football and he coached baseball, and he was my coach when I grew up. So after seeing what he did, I want to do the same thing.
Did you play basketball as a kid?
I did. I played a lot of basketball.
How many years?
I played, well, I still play once in a while, so it's been, I don't even want to say my age, let's say about 30-some years.
What made you like the sport?
Watching it on TV first, watching college basketball, and then watching the March Madness, and then wanting to do it.
Okay. Do you watch the NBA or anything?
I do. I watch NBA and college, and I actually like watching the WNBA too, since I coach girls basketball. I like that just as much.
Out of all your years coaching school basketball, which school has been the hardest to beat?
Which school has been the hardest to beat? Gosh, we win all the time. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, but probably I would say it'd probably be Horseheads.
Yeah.
At least the ones that we
agree.
play. Yeah.
What team do you root for in the NBA?
The New York Knicks, hometown team.
How would you describe your coaching style?
I would say, well, both you played for me, so I would say, I would probably say informative with sternness during the games. So
Yeah.
like during practice being really information-based, and then in the games making sure we implement that.
Do you coach this year, modified?
I do, yep, I'm coaching again.
Is Harnish coaching?
He's not, he had a baby, so he's not coaching. Yeah, I know.
How's the season going?
So, well, we're doing cuts today, so it's the fourth day, so we don't have as many big athletes like we had before. We only have 7 8th graders this year, that's it,
Oh, wow.
out of the whole team, and we got only 21 girls. So,
Is there still going to be 2 teams?
there's still gonna be 2 teams, but probably 10 on one team, 11 on the other team.
Who's the other coach?
She, Mrs. Crisco
Oh, okay, that's
from
good.
the middle school that does 6th grade math, yeah.
Okay.
What impact do you want to have on players you coach?
What impact? You guys could tell me, but I don't know. Hopefully, I get them to want to keep playing and fall in love with the game, and that's really the big thing. Is especially in modified, you want them to continue in JVs and varsity. So
Do you coach any other sports?
I do. I also coach boys football, and I also coach girls flag football.
Wait, like what levels for boys football?
So boys football, I help with the varsity team, and I'm the coach for the modified boys team. And that's we have a 8th grade and 7th grade. It's not mixed like basketball. So this year I did the 8th grade, then I'll do the 7th grade next year, and then varsity flag football.
Yeah, because that's how Horseheads did it for a while.
They cheat. They put their best team. Doesn't matter. You know,
Yeah.
they do. Horses.
So I remember we would crush their 7th grade team, and then it'd be so hard with their 8th
Exactly.
grade
They're cheaters.
team. Yeah.
Thank you, Coach Capo.
You're very welcome anytime.
Thank you, everyone. Now let's wrap it up.
We hope you all enjoyed this episode about basketball.
Stay tuned for the next episode of All About Sweat, Tears, and Laughter.
Bye, Hawks.